All right, the recording has started.
Sounds good. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's Mayor Manager meeting for Wednesday, January 31st. Online with me is Executive Assistant Krista Gravy, excuse me, Mayor Pro Tem Joe Anderson, Deputy City Clerk Sarah Harkness, City Clerk Stephanie Carlisle, City Attorney Tamara Niles, and Deputy City Manager Tim Dodd. Tim, do you want to kick us off?
Sure, thanks, Mayor. So we're looking at the agenda for this coming Monday, February 5th. We have one study session. That's the overview of proposed revisions to the CIP process for the 2025 budget cycle. Looks like we set times, I think, last week. So the presentation is 15 minutes, discussion 30. So we may end up with a 15 or 20-minute break between that and the regular meeting. Then we go on to the I believe, consent calendar. So we have several resolutions. The first is to approve temporary construction easement agreement with Platte River Warehouse for a property easement. The second is a temporary construction easement with 1500 West Dartmouth for a property easement. Then we have approval of a temporary construction easement with General Shell Brick for a property easement. Then also on consent, we have a contract with Motorola Solutions. We also have a resolution for 2024 bulk fuel and fluid synergy petroleum. That's for gas for city vehicles. It's an annual agreement. And then we do have a question. There's an approval to apply a charge ahead Colorado grants. This is as you're all aware, in most cases, we have to come to council as staff to get approval from you to apply for grants. And so this is our sustainability coordinator is requesting your approval to apply for this grant. So it's a question of whether that should be on consent or not.
I don't have a problem putting it on consent. Joe, do you have any issue with that?
Nope.
All right.
Great, thank you. And then the 2024 All Health contract for mental health co-responders, that's also on consent right now. And we have Council Bill 1, reimbursement of recall election expenditures, not on consent. Then we have a first reading for zoning 23002, an amendment to a plan unit development. I'm assuming that's not on consent, or I don't know, maybe it is.
No, No, it's not. No.
Okay, so yeah, if we can mark that no, Sarah, in that column. The next is a bill for ordinance first reading, waste characterization study. So this is to enter into an MOU with some other cities to basically do a characterization study of waste in Englewood. And we have it as marked as not on consent.
Okay.
And then finally, our last item for the 5th is a resolution appointing members to various boards, commissions, and committees.
Sounds good.
I did have one question on that one. In the past, we haven't designated a term for alternates. And so that just means they're on as an alternate indefinitely unless and until they're removed. I was curious if Mayor and Mayor Pro Tem wanted to assign a term for an alternate.
I think there should be a term for an alternate.
I haven't really given much thought of it, but yeah, it probably makes sense, right? There
You
should
think
be.
4 years or 2 years?
I would
What
think
you like
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We will insert that into the resolution. Thank you.
Great. So now we move on to the 12th, which is the study session night. So we're looking, I think, at about, if I did my math right, just under 3 hours right now of study session. So the first is a stormwater overview. You've assigned 20 minutes for a presentation, 40 for discussion. Then we have one on a review of the city's existing social media policies, 10-minute presentation, 20-minute discussion. Then a study session on recommended modifications of the contract approval process, 10-minute presentation, 30-minute discussion, library staff and hours discussion. That's at 20 minutes for both. And then finally, traffic calming and Vision Zero, 30-minute presentation, 20-minute discussion.
Okay.
So again, my estimate is about 3 hours.
Looks good.
I think that might be more than that, but yeah. But yeah, we're good.
Awesome. So now we're on to the 19th of February. So we have first two study sessions, or one study sessions, just two study sessions, sorry. The first is a lead reduction program code changes phase 2. We have 10-minute presentation. Do we want to assign a discussion time yet or wait till next week?
We could do 20 minutes on discussion.
Okay. And then we also have the City of Inglewood Municipal Code changes for sanitary sewer mains, a 7-minute presentation.
7 minutes, huh? Very specific.
Yeah.
Should we do a 13-minute discussion there then? Let's do that, and then I'm looking at. I don't think I may be overestimating the lead reduction code changes, maybe, but maybe not. So I can see that being a long item, but yeah, I'm fine with the times that I just stated.
Okay, great. Then we have several things to consider for consent. So the first one is a resolution for the equipment purchase through Joe Johnson Equipment. I believe it's for sewer cleaning. Do we want to assign that to consent or not today, or do we want to wait on that?
Let's wait on it. Do we have any dollar figures on those?
Don't know,
I don't
Sarah, if
see it,
anything's been
so
entered yet.
No, I don't have any
yeah.
information on
Usually
it.
it's depending on the cost of the equipment. Usually that's usually my reasoning for putting on consent or not. So
Okay. We can hold off on that. And then there's also the purchase of pool chemicals. And hold off on that for the same reason.
probably not,
Resolution.
because we do this every year.
Oh, okay.
We do that one every year. I'm fine putting that one on consent. What about you, Joe?
Yep.
Okay. Great. What about the resolution to amend the boundary on the neighborhood map?
I can see there being discussion. I want to put it on consent, but I can see there being discussion.
Is that just
Thoughts, Joe?
what's the is that just a small boundary change? Is there just one? How many neighborhoods are
Right.
affected?
Yeah, if you don't mind scrolling over, Sarah, I think it was Hampden Hills. Yeah, Hampden Hills.
I feel
I'm
like
fine
we
with
need
just
to have
putting it on consent then. Oh, really?
well, no, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's probably fine for consent. May get pulled, but
If it gets pulled, it gets pulled, yeah.
Then we have a resolution, and the recognitions are, or sorry, we have recognition. These are going to be coming back. So this one's for board and commission member appointments. The next one is the Clarkson and Hamden pump station construction contracts. I don't think we know the amount yet.
I'm guessing that probably won't be on consent anyway, so.
Yeah, then we have the award of contract to SAM for the South Inglewood Storm Sewer Inventory and Condition Assessment, and we do have a number for that. It's a little over 131,000.
You think that one would get pulled, Joe, just because it's stormwater?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, so keep it off at consent.
Okay, and the next one, award of a contract to Pro Pipe for the South Inglewood Storm Sewer Inventory and Condition Assessment for 300,000.
Yeah, same thing. I'd say no. I may change my mind. Oh, no. Go ahead. I'd say no to that one.
Okay. The next one, Space Improvements Project Phase 2. I don't know if we have any more information. I don't know what this, it involves utilities. Do we wait on this one
Yeah.
to see if we get more information for next week?
I kind of have an idea of what it is. We'll probably hear about it water and sewer. So
Award of contract for services with Iron Woman Construction and Environmental Services for the purchase and installation of an ozone trailer unit.
it's gonna be utilities as well. So
Didn't we have
let's
a
pass on it.
discussion? I thought we had a discussion on that one.
We did, and we had it last year with the old council.
Oh, okay.
let's wait until next week on that one.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards no, but I think that could be a yes.
USIC contract for services renewal.
I would say yes on that.
Mhm.
And then we have two others that looks at are currently labeled no. It's the award of a contract for services with Core and Maine for advanced metering infrastructure and approval of an amendment to an IGA with CDOT for the design and construction of Dartmouth traffic calming corridor. Both are marked
All
as
right.
no.
Yeah, both no's on that.
Great. And then we do have one more meeting in February, which is another study session meeting. Looks like we have 5 on that. So the first one is the monthly financial report, 10 minutes and 5 for discussion. Then review and discussion of proposed city attorney ethics manual. Tamara, do you have an estimate of time you'd like for a presentation on that?
Probably 15 minutes.
Great. And Mayor Pro Tem, do you have an estimate for the discussion on that?
Probably about 20 minutes, I would guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Report on public comment procedures among various Colorado cities. We have a 30-minute presentation time.
I think that's probably
30
30
minutes, really?
minutes.
Wow.
30 minutes of discussion too.
I could see it going long.
And it looks like we actually have 2 financial reports on this one. So now we have the December one. So 10-minute presentation, 5-minute discussion,
Mm-hmm.
and then an energy performance contract project update. That's 30-minute presentation.
Okay. I don't expect that one to go too long, maybe 15 minutes. I'll be surprised if the presentation goes 30 minutes on that one, to be honest. But okay. Cool. I think we could stop there, Tim.
Great. Mary, just had a quick question actually about that first one in March, if that's okay. So in years past, after the retreat, we bring the strategic plan back to you for consideration as a motion. So actually that should be a motion right now, tentatively, Sarah. Would you prefer to do it as a study session and then, so basically staff's working right now to compile all of your recommendations as council. Again, in years past, we just bring it back for you to vote on it or, amend it. But would you like to see it first as a study session or just see it as you've seen it in the past as an item?
I'm leaning toward just making a motion on that. Just because of the way that we structured it this year. I think there was yeah, I think we basically just identified how we wanted to move forward. So I'm fine with making it as a motion. Joe, feel free to disagree with me.
No, I agree with you.
All right, great. So if we could change that, thanks, Sarah. And yeah, we'll stop there. And we do have a few, as City Manager Lewis mentioned, we're going through the comments that council members made at the retreat to see if there's any council requests, which there likely will be, and we'll be entering those this week.
Okay.
Is there anything else though from the Mayor Pro Tem?
I was gonna say on a parking lot item, we may want to discuss the item that came up during boards and commissions, and that was making a change to the handbook to allow recent council members to immediately serve on a board or commission. So I think we said we were going to do that as a Joe. Did we say we were going to do that as a study session item, or why was I just going to discuss it during Mayor's Choice at some point?
I don't remember, but that seems like something that we could just stick into Mayor's Choice.
Okay, I'll do that this coming Monday then. Cool. All right. I have nothing else. Joe, anything else from you?
Nope, nothing else for me.
Anything else from staff?
I don't have anything.
No?
Perfect. All right, everyone. Well, that concludes today's mayor manager meeting. Everyone have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.